Ooh, I like this. This is beautiful. Love the edge of that log. See, now this, if you'll notice, is definitely a shift. Ecological footprint. This is what I'm talking about. This got a little bit more of that Timberline Loop feel. Like it's got a little bit more of that Alpine ecological footprint, which I frankly enjoy. Perhaps the Scandinavian Norwegian in me, the wanderlust, wants to be up in the Alpine zone. So I have an absolute deep love and appreciation for Timberline Loop. I would say right up here when I came around this corner, first time I'm feeling like I'm on Timberline Loop. I'm not, but Timberline Loop adjacent. First time I'm kind of getting that. See, like that spruce straight ahead? That spruce starting to finally get the Alpine mix. That indicates that we are Timberline adjacent. And for me, it amps up the beauty and experience to a whole nother level. So I will take mental note that, ooh, this is cool. Let me pin back and show you this little game of limbo. World's easiest game of limbo. Did it. I'm amazing. Yes, that was very challenging. But you see this? If you can contrast this section to what I was showing you earlier. Before it was kind of generic Mount Hood National Forest, Mount Hood Wilderness. Suddenly right around the 4.4 mile mark, the ecological footprint changed like somebody pushed a button. All of a sudden, look at this. Spruces, hemlocks, pines, cat's tail. Suddenly, we're in that Alpine Wonderland zone feel. See? If I didn't know this was Timberline Loop, I would think this was Timberline Loop. So, last 1.6 miles are Timberline adjacent, we'll say. So I am digging. So, I definitely perked up. This is a lot more beautiful all of a sudden. I'm enjoying this a lot more all of a sudden. So, good mental note. Sorry, birds. I interrupted a bird dance party, but gotta do what I gotta do. Oh man, this is gorgeous. You can tell I am a fan of a wilderness Alpine Wonderland zone. This really has that Timberline feel. Since I've pretty much done the entire Timberline Loop, but I had never done Paradise Park 778, it kind of feels like a bonus section of Timberline Loop. Timberline Loop adjacent, I'm calling it. So this is nice. I'm digging this. Very beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. I am really enjoying this. Paradise Park 778 really became quite magical. I will say it's right around the 4.4 mile mark from the trailhead. It's like the first 4.4 miles are like generic heavy canopy Mount Hood National Forest, Mount Hood Wilderness. All of a sudden at mile 4.4, with about 600 feet left elevation gain to the PCT junction, it just like opens up and the ecological footprint changes like somebody pushed a button. Suddenly it's like a wonderland zone. You kind of feel like you're Timberline Loop adjacent, kind of in that Alpine wonderland ecological footprint. Totally different feel. And if you're a person like myself that covets that Alpine wonderland ecological footprint that is the Timberline Loop and Broken Top and Three Finger Jack and Mount Rainier and Mount Adams, and really I can name about 100 places, then you will like this section. So this to me is the beginning of the reward payoff for the ascent, right around the 4.4 mile mark. So this last 1.6 miles is going to go by Zigzag Mountain Trail Junction, ultimately connect with the PCT. This to me is the reward payoff section. We got our first actual difficult log crossing. I have to climb over this thing. As you can see, trail is right there. You have to be a giant to step over it. I think you just use this. Okay, so I'm looking back on Paradise Park 778 Trail. See the right here, this is Zigzag Mountain Trail. This is your junction. There's no signage, but I happened to look at AllTrails and I saw that this was the next junction, so I'm sure this is it. The left, that's the direction I came from. This direction I'm going back on my out and back. That's Paradise Park 778. Here's your turn off to Zigzag Mountain Trail. No signage, just a little kind of overgrown little trail junction, but if you're doing Zigzag Mountain Trail, you'd go that way. But really both those trails are more likely to be going this way because we are just a few tenths from the PCT, connecting up to 40-mile Alpine Wonderland Zone, otherwise known as the Timberline Loop.